Hey guys, back with another video. It's a full face glam Barbie look. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. So I'm starting off by priming and setting my eyes. I use the LA Girl concealer in light ivory and set it with the RCMA no color powder. I'm using the Juvia's Place Magic palette, and starting with this shade here, I'm going to pack it on as my transition color. And I'm going to also list all of the products in the description box for you all. The majority of the palettes that I use are from Juvia's Place, and I also used a couple of single shadows from Colourpop. But I wanted to try a couple of different techniques to get this really cool, nice kind of gothic, glam rock-ish halo eye. I had really fun with it. So next I'm using this shade from Colourpop. It's called Going Steady. And I'm going to use that to start building up my crease area. And then I'm going to mix Going Steady with my black from my Morphe 35C palette. And it's the blackest black that I own. I layered the two so that it wouldn't be too black and I would still get that color, and to help it blend easier and nicer in my crease. I'm building up on the inner and outer corners of my eyes, because we want to have that halo eye look, and we want all the drama and the definition to be focused on the middle of our eye. So here I'm about to go in with that black from my 35C palette and also Going Steady from my Colourpop collection. And I'm really just packing on color with my Wet n Wild crease brush. We're not necessarily blending outward. We want to keep the colors right where they're at. It's going to give us that definition that we want to make our eyes pop even more. Once I'm done building up with those shades, I'm going to start cutting my crease. And one of the easiest techniques that I use to cut my crease, I normally just place the concealer in the center of my eye, and you're going to see me look up. What that's going to do is it's going to stick the concealer exactly where my crease is, and then I go in just slightly, like literally not even a whole centimeter above where that line is, and start carving out my crease. That way you can still see where my crease is, whether my eyes are open, closed, or if I'm looking straight ahead. And it's really easy technique if you don't know where your crease is at. So all I'm doing is taking my concealer from LA Girl in light ivory in my Wet n Wild concealer brush, and I'm making my lid space pretty large because once I blend out my edges, I still want to be able to have a decent amount of space to put my lid color down. So I'm about to start blending it out with this blue shade from the Zulu palette from Juvia's Place. And then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild liner brush and start blending out the edges with a little bit of that black from the 35C, just so I can keep that same depth on the inner and outer corners of my eyes before I lay down my lid color. And I'm also going to use that same Wet n Wild brush and start recutting the top of my crease. So like you'll see me drag that brush right where I cut my crease, and all that's going to do is to continue to add some more depth. I really want this look to pop and be really vibrant and really just eye-catching, so that when you look in the mirror or you look in the distance, you still see that lid pop like it's supposed to. So that's what I'm doing now. Now I'm grabbing my blue shade from Colourpop, and this is in the shade Tiny Tangerines. And I'm laying that on my crease, my lid, really lightly actually. And I'm topping it off with this blue glitter that I got from Sally's, and also with this white glitter that I got from NYX, just to give it a nice little pop. That the eyes are done, I'm going to hop into my face routine, starting with the NYX First Base Primer Spray. And I'm going to spray my face down with that. I've been trying it out lately to see if I like it. And I'm doubling up with the Benefit Porefessional Primer, just in my nose and like T-zone area to fill in my pores a little bit. Then I'm going in with my foundation routine. And you all know that I mix my foundations just to give me that even color that I need. I mix them up, put it on my face with a concealer brush, and then I'm going to blend it out with my Real Technique sponge. And this particular sponge is new, and I got them in a pack of 4. Some of them are really soft and some of them aren't that soft. This is one of the ones that really wasn't that soft, so I had a little bit trouble blending it out. And then you'll see me later, I'm going to start blending out with the sponge, but then I'm going to go back in with my brush just to build up some more coverage for me, just to give me a nicer look. The sponge did okay. But like I said, because it wasn't the one that thought I was reaching for, I just went back over it with my brush to give me that coverage back. And then I'm going to start blending that out into my face and neck, and then start with my highlight routine. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 238 to highlight under my eyes. Also, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl concealer in light ivory, really lightly, just to add a little bit of brightness under my eyes, and just to give me kind of more of a glam look once I blend it all out. Once I do that, I'm going to take my sponge again and blend it out. Really just push it into my skin really lightly, just so I can make sure that the coverage is still there. I really want this to be a full coverage, full glam look. So you're going to see me kind of apply a little bit more makeup than normal, which is okay because it'll fit the look in the end. So as I'm blending that out, I'm just making sure to keep my eyes crisp and clean. And then I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in Mocha to cream bronze my face. And I'm dragging that along the sides of my nose, my cheekbones, and the perimeter of my forehead. And I'm using my e.l.f. stippling brush, precision stippling brush, to blend that out. And I love this brush, you guys, so much. It's really my favorite right now. It's such a pretty, unique brush. I'm taking some more leftover foundation and popping that on my nose to blend out my nose contour. And I like this method because it gives me a nice starter place to set and kind of contour for real with a powder. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in medium to set under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my chin, and a little bit like on the sides of my nose. I'm using the Sacha buttercup powder to cut my contour, my cheeks for my contour. And I just started doing that. I'm going to play around with it to see if I like that method on me. I usually normally don't, but I'm going to play around with it some. Using my Black Radiance True Complexion contour kit, the powder one in medium dark, I'm using the bronzing shade first with my BH Cosmetics brush, and then I'm going back in with the bronzing shade and the contour shade, and I'm dragging it around the perimeters of my face and the bridge of my nose, just to give me that nice snatched bronze look. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to take my face powder in Golden Honey from Ruby Kisses. But before I do that, I'm going to blend out the under part of my eyes with a little bit of that leftover shadow. Here I'm taking that Ruby Kisses powder and I'm setting my face and my neck and chest so that I'm all matched up. We do not want to be mismatched this summer, okay? Not the move. I'm taking that and blending out my contour shades, my highlighting shades. This just gives me that nice, smooth, blended finish, and I just love it so much. I love this powder so much. I have every shade. I keep it in my kit. This is a spray that my mom gave me. It's a rose water spray, and you know that I really love my e.l.f. misting set. For some reason, since I've moved back home, I can't find any of them. So I've been using those rose water sprays, and it's similar to the Mario rose water spray, but it's just a little bit nicer for me. I prefer that one over the Mario one. This highlight is from Colourpop. It is in the shade, I want to say Wisp, maybe, I think. If that's not the right shade, then I'll put it down in the description box. But I'm using that to highlight the inner corners of my eyes and the tip of my nose and the highlight on my brow bones as well. Then I'm going to go in with a different highlighting spray. I'm spraying my face first with some e.l.f. Dewy setting spray. Then I'm using the Wet n Wild highlight in Blossom Glow, and I'm using that first. Then I'm going to top it off with the Maybelline highlight, the golden one that they have, the new one. And you all know I love my Wet n Wilds. I have that Maybelline one. It's okay to me. I'm not a glittery highlight type person. It's just a little bit too glittery for me. But I did want a little bit of a yellow reflect from my highlight. The Blossom Glow gave me more like a pinky purple, really cool toned one, and then that golden one gave me that gold to top it off. So I like that combo together. Once I'm done with that, I am lining my lips with the Nicka K lip pencil in dark purple, and I'm using that to fill in my lips as well. Then I'm going to set my lips with the purple shade from the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. And this is just to darken my lips and to make sure that the color stays the way it's supposed to stay. Since I didn't use a lipstick, this still gives me a lipstick look. And I'm pretty much done after that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.